Okay, so in terms of awareness for the week, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. So the Seven of Cups, the woman here is riding her dragon, and her hair is flying in the air, and we see some, looks like lily pads here with cups. And so the Seven of Cups, it's about visualizing, imagination, and fantasizing about different options that you're thinking that you have. It's really like playing the what if game. What if I took this cup and went in this direction? What if I did this? And, there's nothing wrong with having a vivid imagination, with having a dream, with trying to see or imagine what your life would be like. There's no harm in that. But the thing to think about is that if all you do is daydream and all you do is just sit around dreaming of all the opportunities, ultimately it's more important for you to maybe choose one of those cups and to move toward that and toward making it a reality. Sometimes when we have so many options, we get a little disorganized. We feel a little chaotic because there's so much in front of us. It's dazzling. It's thrilling. But if you can dream big, and if you can find one small thing from all of these seven cups to pursue, then you have a shot at bringing it into reality. So I think for this week, the awareness is to use your imagination, visualize what you're hoping for. If you're hoping for a relationship, if you're hoping for a better job, if you're hoping for a better apartment or home, a different location, maybe different friends. It's a lot on your plate. Try to choose one option and to move forward. So with that thinking, here's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles sits under this tree, and he has his, looks like almost like a spear or something, and his crystals perhaps. The King of Pentacles has become successful, very successful, when it comes to building a firm foundation. He's done everything he needs to do to make sure that he's on top. And how do you get to be on top like the king? Well, you have to have a plan, and you have to put in the work, the hard work. You have to take your vision and then apply it. So it's the application of the dream, of the visualization of what you're hoping for. And it's the game plan, it's the planning, it's the thinking, and it's putting in the effort and the pragmatic and the common sense approach into making it happen. The King of Pentacles likes comfort, likes to acquire, has probably a lot of things on his list that he wants to accumulate. And that could also be a part of this Seven of Cups. You may be thinking of so much that you want to bring into your own life. Focus on what you can do. Take the time. Work hard. Be responsible. Get expert advice if you need it. Create a budget, or, find people to discuss your thoughts with about making some of these realities happen. So success here, earth energy, grounded, practical, work hard, be focused. So interesting, in terms of guidance, we have two major arcana cards. We have Judgment and we have Strength. So Judgment, here's the angel playing the horn, the fanfare. And Judgment is about hearing the call. It's about having that feeling that you just feel like there's a message coming right to you. And the message is telling you to think about where you are right now, to think about your life, to consider what has happened before, and to allow it to be there. You don't need to ask for permission or for forgiveness in order to have a second chance. You can have that clean slate, and you can start today as you move forward to what your higher purpose is. Judgment is, the universe's way of divine source of putting a bug in your ear to say, are you reaching your full potential? Are you living the life that you had hoped to live? What are you going to do about it? How can you start fresh and to create that higher purpose within your life? You evaluate, you think about where you've been, you're thinking about where you want to go, your goals, your desires, your dreams. You take it all in, and you get the clean slate. It's almost like it's a cleansing. It's a rebirth. It's a second chance. You're never too old to have that second chance. You're never too stuck. You're never too stagnant. It's up to you, though, to put the wheels into motion here. Hard work, good thinking, smart thinking, common sense thinking. And with that, judgment. Sometimes when we evaluate our life, we can be critical of ourselves. We can be hard on ourselves. And I think it's important to let that go. We have strength. Strength is about tapping into your inner strength to be able to accomplish whatever you want to, and to deal with all the setbacks, the adversity, the naysayers, everything that may trip us off. When we trip over the little rock, in our path. Strength is telling you that in your heart, you have a heart that's courageous. You have a heart that's strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. You have to believe in it. You have to have faith. You have to be confident in your abilities. This lion is a powerful beast, and he is here gently sitting with the woman. And she's not forcing him. She's not chaining him. She has him gently. So she's showing her strength by not being impulsive, by not being forceful, but by being loving and kind. Strength is also an ability for you to be loving and kind, not only to yourself, but to others. So you have two really powerful cards here in terms of guidance. You have judgment and strength. Let's see what we have in terms of possible outcomes. So in terms of possible outcomes, we have the King of Swords and we have the Page of Cups. Two court cards. Sword energy, our air energy, our intellectual process, and the Page of Cups, our emotional component. So with the King of Swords, this king is mighty. He is looking right at you. There's a sense of being very direct, of being very confident in your decisions. Why? Because you've researched them, you've done the homework, you've done what you need to do in order to make smart decisions. So use the power of this sword to help inform you, to help guide you, to help cut out anything that isn't serving you, trying to get to your higher purpose with the Judgment card. Use your thinking, your intelligence, your reasoning to help you plan and to move forward there. You have two powerful kings within this reading. The King of Pentacles, which is there's a lot of comfort, success there, pragmatic approach. And then there's the direct, surgical, focused clarity of the King of Swords, which is don't get tripped up by emotion. Focus on what you need to do. Cut out anything that doesn't serve you. When you are smart, when you are informed, then you can have great success. And then we have the Page of Cups. We see the woman here in the pond with these beautiful, I think that they're lilies. And, the Page of Cups, the desire to love, the desire to have relationships, the desire to have opportunities to connect with people on an emotional level, deeply and profoundly. This earnest, sincere young page wants to know the ways of the world, wants to be guided through love and through tenderness and through kindness. So whether this is an offering to you, whether you meet someone where you have a connection, where you feel a spark, that's a possibility. If you're involved, if you're in love, this is a chance for you to tell someone how you feel, to show how you feel, to express your emotional heart for them. So the Page of Cups brings opportunities. It's opportunities for either having the love of an activity, the love of a pursuit, the love of a person, or a dear friend, or something important to you. It's that connection, it's the relationship. So we have a lot of people here helping shape and guide you to where you want to go if you are hoping to have, a second chance, a rebirth, a transformation. Let's see what we have in terms of a weekly affirmation. Distant thunder, clear the air. So interesting, distant thunder. Nothing is ever easy in life, and so there are times when that thunder comes in, the storms roll in. You have what you need through strength, through King of Swords, through King of Pentacles, to be able to, and through judgment, to be able to handle any distant thunder. Clear the air. Focus on what's important. And finally, let's choose a card for love. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Trust your faith if you are looking to change your direction in order to access and to live your highest purpose of what the universe has in mind for you. If you get the call, you have the strength, you have the imagination, the dream behind it to make it a reality.